When the repairs on Aurora were completed, it was not just in better condition than before. It had practically transformed into a warship. With reinforced armor, advanced shields, and cutting-edge attack systems, Emma and her crew were now much more prepared for the dangers of space travel. Aurora's outer hull was reinforced with a new energy-absorbing coating. This coating could absorb enemy attacks and dissipate the energy, minimizing the damage inflicted on the ship. Additionally, an automatic evasion system was installed to prevent collisions. This AI-assisted system could detect threats within seconds and maneuver the ship accordingly. However, the most significant upgrade was the plasma shields. Emma designed this system by studying old war technologies and successfully created an energy-based barrier. Any incoming attack was absorbed and neutralized by these shields. Liam was particularly proud of this achievement and constantly boasted, "Aurora is now the most indestructible ship in the universe." Besides defense, Aurora now had a powerful offensive system. The ship was equipped with high-energy laser cannons and electromagnetic pulse missiles, capable of disabling enemy vessels almost instantly. Furthermore, a cyber warfare module was installed, allowing them to remotely interfere with enemy systems and disable their ships. During the repair process, the crew did not remain idle. Each member underwent intense training in survival, weapon usage, and combat tactics. Emma focused on strategy and crisis management. She could now lead her team effectively in any attack scenario. Zoe advanced her piloting skills, mastering escape maneuvers, space combat techniques, and evasive actions against enemy ships. Sam specialized in space exploration and analyzing alien technologies. He also trained in first contact protocols. Liam reached a new level in ship engineering. He could now instantly fix Aurora's systems and repair damaged components within seconds. Max trained in combat medicine. If someone was injured or faced an unknown biological threat, he knew exactly what to do. Additionally, the crew trained in personal weapon usage and hand-to-hand combat. Initially, Emma disliked handling weapons, but after witnessing the dangers of space, she understood the importance of self-defense. Sam and Liam became the fastest shooters with laser guns, while Zoe excelled in close combat. Aurora was no longer just an exploration vessel. It had become a force capable of countering its enemies, defending itself, and launching attacks when necessary. Emma and her crew knew how crucial these upgrades were after everything they had been through. Now, a new mission awaited them, facing the unknown dangers lurking in the depths of space. But this time, they were stronger. They were more prepared. And most importantly, they were now a true team. Before leaving the planet, Emma's team and Kyle's team gathered to strategize against the Xel'Thari. In Aurora's main conference room, everyone was tense yet focused. A holographic galaxy map flickered with bright lights at the center of the table. Kyle leaned on the table, studying the map. "The Xel'Thari fleet is currently here," he said, pointing to a glowing red marker. "They are at least 2 days away from us. However, their war strategy primarily relies on mind manipulation rather than physical combat." Emma crossed her arms. "That means our biggest advantage will be knowing how to resist their abilities. Max immediately spoke up. Last time, they tried to take control of our minds. We need to figure out how to counter this effect. Previously, we considered altering the ship's energy frequencies to resist it. Maybe we can improve that. A member of Kyle's team, a warrior with his face hidden behind a helmet, said, "On our ship, we used anti-telepathic frequency waves. Within a certain range, these frequencies can block the Xel'Thari's mind attacks. We can integrate this into Aurora's systems." Liam rolled up his sleeves and nodded. "Great. Emma, give me a few hours, and I can install this system on our ship." Kyle touched the holographic map, bringing up a new project image. "Additionally, we need to plan how to attack their main ship. The Xel'Thari have a massive warship, and their telepathic command center is here." Everyone studied the image carefully. The ship appeared to be a colossal organic structure, its surface pulsating like a living creature. Zoe narrowed her eyes. "Is that some kind of organism? It looks more like a living entity than a mechanical ship." Kyle nodded. "Yes, the Xel'Thari's greatest weapon isn't just telepathy. Their ships are living organisms. Ordinary weapons won't be enough to destroy them." Sam leaned on the table, deep in thought. "Then we need to find its weak point. If it's a biological ship, it must have a central nervous system or an energy core." One of Kyle's crew pressed a button, zooming in on the image. "Here," he said, pointing to a glowing pulse at the bottom of the ship. "This is their neural hub. A direct attack here could paralyze the entire ship." Emma fixed her gaze on this point. "That means we need 2 separate missions." Emma placed her hands on a table and continued. "Aurora will launch a direct assault on the Xel'Thari's main ship. Liam and I will focus on its weak points. Kyle and his team will engage the Xel'Thari warriors in direct combat, drawing their attention. This will give us a chance to attack the neural hub." Zoe frowned and turned to Kyle. "Are you and your team really willing to fight them head-on?" Kyle smirked. "That's what we do." Emma looked at the rest of her crew. "This will be a dangerous mission. If we fail, the Xel'Thari could destroy us or take control of our minds. Everything must go perfectly." Sam clenched his fists. "This will be our biggest test. But if we win, we can put an end to the Xel'Thari's plans forever." Liam nodded. "If it's fine with everyone, I'll start the system upgrades immediately." Kyle took one last look at everyone and gave a firm nod. "All right, everyone knows their role. Let's return to our ships and get ready." As Kyle and his team returned to their warship, Emma and her crew boarded Aurora. Final system checks were completed, engines were activated, and everyone took their seats. As Zoe powered up the engines, Emma replayed Kyle's words in her mind. "Is he still hiding something from us?" She couldn't shake the feeling of doubt. But for now, stopping the Xel'Thari was all that mattered. Aurora's engines roared to life, and the ship trembled as it ascended from the planet's atmosphere. Kyle's ship also took off at the same time. Emma took one last look at the planet they were leaving behind. This war will end in either victory or our complete annihilation. And so, Aurora and Kyle's team set off towards the greatest battle in their history. Arriving at the Xel'Thari's region, Aurora's crew was stunned. The Xel'Thari's massive mothership was surrounded by protective fleets. But what was even more terrifying was the fact that this fleet was dangerously close to a massive black hole. Sam, upon seeing the black hole, named it Nyx's Eye. The dark gravitational vortex seemed ready to pull everything into its depths. But that was not the only threat. The black hole was slowly consuming a nearby ice-covered planet. The planet's surface had already begun to crack, with enormous ice chunks breaking off and being dragged into the darkness. Emma had only one thought. Even the smallest mistake could pull them into this black hole. As the ships remained motionless, everyone held their breath. Kyle and Emma had to find a way to survive this deadly battlefield. One wrong move could be the end for them all.